What's up guys, it's Yubs here, and before I do start this video, I just want to let you guys know there is a $50 giveaway being hosted by yours truly and LV Prime himself. The link will be in the description to the giveaway, but yeah, let's just get right into the video. So as you guys can tell by the title, I was arrested and handcuffed by a security guard. This was not recently, this was a few years ago when I was back in high school, and I was able to do all this illegal shit and get away with it and have it wiped off my record as of right now. This one Friday morning, I decided to skip school because my dad was gone for work-related shit for about 6 months. So I was staying at my my half-sister's house, so her mom's house, and I was just hanging out. Didn't want to go to school. Told her I didn't want to go to school that day. It was Friday. She said, "All right, cool. You don't have to go to school." I started smoking a couple bowls, and I got pretty high, and I looked in the house and for something I wanted to eat, and I didn't find anything, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go to the store. So I skate my way all the way to the store, and I get there and I start, picking a whole bunch of shit out, and I'm like, fuck, it would be awesome if all this stuff was just free. So I decided to just walk out of the store, and I got away with it for a couple blocks. I was about 2 blocks down, and the next thing I have my earphones in, my music's all the way up and stuff, and the next thing you know, I'm getting tackled, and I'm just like, what the fuck, all surprised, and I get up and go to hit this person who tackled me, this stranger who tackled me with my skateboard, and I look at it, and he had like some Hagen's employee shirt on, which was like the chain that I went to, the grocery chain that I went to, and he pulled out this badge, and he says, "Hagen Security." To be honest, I don't know what was going through my mind. I was kind of still high. I laughed my ass off when he said Hagen Security. He's like, "Hagen Security." I was like, oh, what? Next thing you know, I'm getting back on the ground tackled. He's yelling at me to stop resisting like he's some kind of cop. And he puts me in handcuffs. I was like, what the hell? I didn't even guys know you guys carried handcuffs. Like what? Puts me in handcuffs, and that wasn't even the worst part. He's all walking me back like 2 blocks, and I'm all have my hands behind my back like, what the fuck? And I'm all getting walked back and shit, and it's like 2:30 p.m. the time where like the buses will pass by on the road, because that's when high school gets out and shit. So I see like 4 different buses pass, and like so many people I knew were just staring at me out the window. I was like, shit, they just saw me get arrested. So he brings me back into the store, and we go up to the top area where all like the employees are only allowed, and we sit there for about 3.5 hours. And this was my second time getting caught at the same exact store stealing. Before I go any further, I just want to tell you guys, stealing is bad. Stealing is not okay. I have not stolen since this incident. Yes, I did steal twice, but I was a teenager. Make dumb decisions when you're young, because this is how America works. They will go away when you get older if you're under the age of 18. I promise you that. Unless it's anything severe like murder, anything like that. Don't rob people. Don't do that shit. Don't do anything crazy. Just do your thing. Be a kid. He takes me back there, and I had to take a picture the first time, so he makes me take it. I was like, do I really have to take a picture the second time? He's like, you do. I was like, well, can I wear my hat? I haven't really brushed my hair today. He's like, no, take off your hat. So now I got this fucking little, raggedy ass hair, and 2 pictures there now. 2 pictures of me with raggedy ass hair, and they were about 2 years apart. So it's really, honestly, it's just like a before and after picture, like, or some shit like that. It's like a throwback. It's like, oh cool, look what I looked like back when I was this young, and now look what I look like this when I'm this old. Yeah, just on and on, we just started talking and shit, and he starts searching my stuff. And then the next thing you know, he goes into this little pocket and grabs this box, and this box is where I put my weed in it. And I'm just like, oh shit, I'm gonna get in trouble. And he shakes it around, and it just makes a little clunky sound, and he puts it back in the bag like nothing happened. And the next thing you know, I'm like, cool, I'm gonna get away with that. Next thing you know, the room just reeks like weed. I'm like, holy fuck. He, shit you not, has a PMS, freaks out. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, you have illegal drugs. He's like, Becky, call 911. So whoever the fuck Becky was, she called 911, and I had to wait there for about an hour and a half. How he told me how bad weed was for me, how bad drugs were, and I was just listening to it like he was my parent. And the cops get there. The cop sees the thing. He's like, so where's the weed at? And he looks at the weed. He smells it. And like, I shit you not, he smells it. Like, what kind of cop smells the weed? He smells it. He says, this is all you have? I said, yeah. He's like, I'm not going to get you in trouble for this. This is not enough to ruin your life. I'm not going to do that to you. And he puts it in his pocket. I know for a fact that night that cop was literally smoking my weed. Chillest cop ever, though. Reads me my rights, right? I'm like, fuck, I'm getting arrested. Takes me to his cop car. I sit in the back, hard ass seats and everything. He starts taking me home. We start talking about life and shit. And when you're talking to a cop, if you're young, you're kissing his ass. You're like, yeah, I get good grades. I'm doing good in sports and shit. And then he takes me home. He took me to, my sister's sister's mom's house there, and I thought I was gonna get away with it because, you know, she doesn't really care what I do. Oh, you should have seen the look on her face, dude. I was totally fucking wrong. She was so mad. The cop and her started, you know, conversing, and they had their little conversation. Then he finally opened the back door, let me out. He says, don't do this shit again. I got banned for life from that store, so if I go back there, it's a felony on my record, and I get 6 months in jail since I'm over the age of 18, and that would be some shitty ass shit to just sit there for 6 months in a jail cell. I'm not gonna steal again. I learned my lesson there. That's not even like one of the worst things here. My girlfriend's mom didn't tell my dad, which was a good thing, but she made me tell my dad. So I sat there for about 5 months because my dad was at work, like I said, for, you know, on his little work vacation thing, actually doing some work. 5 months later, he comes back and I tell him about it. Luckily, he's not as mad because he already found out a month after the fact that I did it because someone from the courthouse called him. He was just upset with me that I didn't tell him beforehand, and obviously I didn't because I was scared, so I wanted to wait till he got back home. And then I had to go to drug classes for about 8 weeks, take drug tests every single week, every Tuesday. I went there for about 2 hours. I finally passed that stuff, and you know, stopped smoking weed for good. It's very bad. It kills you. It brings people down. No, I'm kidding. I smoke weed a lot now, and, you know, honestly, it should be legalized. It's a plant, but that's a different touchy subject for everyone over here, all the, you know, the drug haters out there. But yeah, honestly, that's just a story of how some security guard thought he was a cop and told me to stop resisting and put me in handcuffs. So I honestly could have pursued the store for that because they did say they do have a policy where they will not touch you even when you're off the store property, or I think even on the store property. But the motherfucker tackled me without even saying anything. He probably did though, because I did have my music up, but I'm not going to take any legal action because I did steal from their establishment. It was a fucked up thing to do. I definitely did learn from my mistake, and I will not do that again. But yeah, but it definitely is, you know, a lot. I do have a lot of funny ass stories and some good times that I've had in my life, and you know, I'm happy that I get to share those you know, encounters and everything with you, whether they be good or bad. I mean, I feel like they're entertaining for you guys, so I'm gonna keep going on. And if you guys do have, you know, any feedback, definitely leave it in the comments. I read every single comment. I mean, I don't really get that many, so obviously I read them all. So I really do appreciate your comments, and I appreciate all the support I'm getting, even though I wasn't active for quite a while because I did have to work. I mean, I still do work, you know, full time. Honestly, it's almost 9 p.m. right now. I got off work about an hour and a half ago, and I'm just grinding this video out right now. That's why this video probably seems a little bit rushed for you guys, because, you know, I'm trying to get this uploaded as that giveaway came out, so then I can, like, you know, show people that, you know, I actually care about this channel. I care about you guys. I care about entertaining you guys, and I hope you guys know that I will have plenty of more stories coming. I'm trying to get an upload schedule where I can upload at least 2 to 3 videos a week. As of right now, I'm thinking about just 1 video a week, maybe 2 videos a week. But I just got to get that gameplay. I got to get some time to it. You know, I don't even edit my own videos right now because I send it off to my friend because I don't have time for it, you know. I have to work full time. I got to deal with having a girlfriend, deal with having a life, and do all that. You know, girls take up a lot of time, and I love her to death. So, you know, I'm gonna, you know, take that time to hang out with her and be with her. And you will see her in the future videos. So that'll be awesome when you know, when we do get bigger and bigger here. But as of right now, I just want to keep it strictly Call of Duty commentaries, some gameplay commentaries, you know, maybe some vlogging a little bit, maybe have her in it a little bit, and then start introducing her more and more. But if you, like I said though, yeah, I send this out to my friend Bobby at Bam's Playground, his YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, I bet he's going to put it on the screen right here because he edits it, you know, and just check him out. He's really good. He deserves way more support than he actually has. And you know, honestly, he deserves more than I have, and I'm just thankful that I do have this amount of support. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys did like this gameplay, and I hope you guys did like this video, and I'm out.